Okay, this is going to kind of walk you through the requirement for Unit 3, Creative Meal Creations for Toddlers. For this assignment, you'll be creating 3 meals and 2 snacks that appeal to toddlers, so essentially a one-day menu. Now, one thing to note is that it is important to make sure that you analyze the menu that you create using EA Tracker and export that PDF and attach it with your assignment details. It's really important that that menu shows that you're able to meet 1,324 calories for the day, a minimum of 13 grams of protein, a minimum of 7 milligrams of iron, and a minimum of 700 milligrams of calcium from your 3 meals and 2 snacks. Now, I want you to name them creative, fun names. So, for example, don't monkey around breakfast. And it's going to be 1 small whole wheat pancake shaped like a monkey head with bananas to decorate, peanut butter, a sprinkle of chocolate chips, and low-fat milk. Now, you want to make sure if you can click on appropriate portion sizes. Here, it's going to actually show you this template for different portion sizes. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look in this category of 3 to 5-year-olds. So if you scroll down, again, we have this 3 to 5-year-old category. Now, another thing to note is over on the left-hand column, this is going to be the snack portion size. And then this first page is going to be the breakfast portion size and the lunch and supper portion size. Now, these are the minimum requirements. So, for example, this 1 3/4 cup of fluid ounce milk, you could do 1 cup if you wanted to, but this is just the minimum. So again, it's saying at breakfast, you should have a minimum of 3/4 cup of fluid milk. You should have a 1/2 cup of fruit or vegetable. And then depending on what type of grain you offer, depends on the portion size. So let's say you want to give them Cheerios. So cold dry cereal is going to be 1/3 cup or 1/2 ounce. Again, keep in mind it's the portion size. Now you can add protein foods. So let's say you want to add some eggs or you want to add some turkey sausage for breakfast, that's appropriate. Now, if you look here, we're going to be moving to lunch. So I'll change the color. Lunch requires milk, vegetable and fruit, a grain, and then a meat or meat alternative. Again, here is the sample portion sizes that you're going to want to look at for this 3-year-old. We'll notice is for the fruit and vegetable section, it's a 1/2 cup total. So let's say, for example, your menu is going to have 1/2 cup total. What that would mean would be 1/4 cup fruit plus 1/4 cup of a veggie. Okay, so it's again 1/2 cup total, so total here. Same thing for your grains and your breads. So let's say you want to have 1 slice of bread, or the portion is going to be 1/2 slice. You could go up to 1 slice though. And then again, all of your meats here are going to be about 1.5 portion size or 1.5 ounces for the portions. And then this, you can see it's 3/4 of an egg. You could go up to 1 egg. And for the meat alternatives, the portion is different. So right here, the 3 tablespoons is going to be for your things like your nut butters. Finally, moving down here for your snack option, we can show that you're going to choose any 2 components. So if you look right here, you're going to select 2 different components. So snack could be a milk and a fruit, or it could be a fruit and a grain, or it could be a grain and a milk, or it could be a milk and meat, or it could be a meat and a vegetable. It could be a fruit, and a grain. So there's really endless options. Again, keep in mind right here is your minimum portion size that you're wanting to. Once you've planned that, you're going to go back to the requirements. You'll upload and extract that report from your EA Tracker. And then you're going to, the last piece here is create a flyer for the parents and kids to teach them why each food group is important for this life stage and the nutritional value that each of the food groups provide. So you're going to want to talk about the difference in why we want to have a milk, why we want to have fruits and vegetables, why we want to have grains, and then why we want to have protein. So that is all you're going to be doing for this assignment and then submitting it. I can't wait to see your creations.